I keep going to the river to pray.
Hey everybody, today's video is going to be my review on the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation, and it's got comfort serum. It's an SPF 20 and I've got mine at 103 True Ivory. I purchased mine from Superdrug in the UK, and I must have got it for around about $14 New Zealand. I'm pretty sure it was like £7 in the UK. And I've got no idea what you'd pay for in New Zealand, but I'm assuming it's going to be a lot more, like your 25 to 30, maybe more type price range. Yeah, so it's skin perfecting full coverage foundation. So I'm going to be applying this with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. Yeah, I have not tried this yet. I'm really intrigued because it is one of their top sellers in the UK. So yeah, I'm just going to basically apply this. So I've literally just got out of the shower and I have applied, so my hair's a complete mess, and I've got my Rimmel Stay Matte primer on. So that's all I have on, just so you know. So as you can see, I have freckles. So I like my full coverage foundation, so I'm going to be quite critical on this. I always do 2 pumps of foundation, and then if I need one more I'll do like a half pump to finish stuff off, but I never really go like to full 3 because it's too much. So it is a perfect match to my skin, thank God, because I don't think I didn't want to go back and have to obviously purchase it again. It is a thicker consistency. It runs a little, but it's not like it's definitely not a runny foundation. It's definitely a thick liquid consistency. So I'm just going to take my complexion sponge and we'll just get onto this and apply it. So I might just zoom in for you. Okay. So I always like to apply with my sponge. I'm definitely a sponge girl. I've got a Real Techniques stippling brush, but I don't know if I like it. I'm just not, I like my sponges just because I think it gives me that better coverage because I have got freckles. So what I'm going to do is I'll just do half of my face, so you can see the difference. Okay, so that is one half of my face done. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. I think it's a bit too close. Yeah, so there's one half of my face done. I am loving the finish on it. Like, it's quite a flawless finish. It's not cakey at all. It's like the perfect match for my pale skin tone, but when I fake tan, which I've got on my neck, it's not the best match. It's just a very, for me obviously it's a matte finish. I have put my Stay Matte on underneath it. I don't think it would have been a dewy finish anyway. It is very, yeah, it definitely is very flawless, the coverage. So I'll be intrigued to see if this lasts long throughout the day. So I'll just finish off the rest of my face. It's a full coverage, definitely. And it is a very buildable foundation, so I guess you would want to be a little bit careful not to over apply the foundation, but obviously you can just go back over the areas that you feel need a bit more coverage. I'll leave it for a couple of minutes and just see if it dries at all. It feels really tacky at the moment, so I just want to see if it's going to dry on its own or if I need to set it. I always set my foundations anyway, but just for anybody that doesn't set them or prefers not to use a powder, then I'll let you know how this goes. Okay, so I've left this for a couple of minutes now, and it's definitely still a little bit too tacky for me, but I know if you probably left it a few more minutes you would probably be fine not to set it with a foundation. For me, I'm definitely going to set it because I don't ever have time to wait for this to dry, and that's like how boring. But yeah, it's not real tacky, I just don't like that kind of feeling on my face. Especially when it's really hot outside. I just feel like if you fix it with a powder foundation, that you are pretty much bulletproof for the rest of the day. And also during work and stuff, I do not have enough time to touch up. Like, I barely touch up my makeup throughout the day. Definitely not my foundation anyway. I can always put on my lip gloss at my desk, but that is it. I do not touch up, so yeah. Anything to do, like if I can just fix my face that I don't have to touch it ever again throughout the day, that is the best situation for me. I really need to tone my hair. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this on. It is 10:30 AM now. I want to leave it on for 8 hours at least, so 6:30 I'll take it off. In fact, I'll probably leave it to like 7:30 or 8 o'clock just to give it that extra kind of wear, because it's obviously not too late to do a video. But yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go fix this with my powder foundation. It is a semi-coverage foundation, so it is the Stay Matte foundation. This makes it sound like I really want to be matte. I don't always want to be matte, it's just coincidence. That's what I've purchased recently. And yeah, I'll be back in 8 or so hours to show you how it looks later on. Hey everybody, so it is 8:30 at night. I have had this foundation on now for 10 hours. I have been to the zoo and I've put this foundation to the absolute test. Like, I've been in the heat, direct sunlight, the wind, and I touch my face all day basically because I'm really bad like that. And I've just been to the movie, so I'm really tired, so I just apologise for lack of energy, etc. in this like thing, and brain function not there. Totally stopped that ages ago. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this foundation. It is still absolutely flawless. If I'm going to nitpick, there's like the tiniest little bit that has gone a little bit funny on my nose, but that could have been me wiping it during the day. Yeah, this is definitely like a 10 out of 10 foundation. I'm not oily at all, and I usually get really oily in my T-zone, and for me to have gone out in the sun and now not be oily, I'm kind of like whoa, like I didn't know a foundation could do this. Sorry, I just put my light on my mirror. Yeah, I didn't know a foundation could do this. So as you know, I put on my Stay Matte primer, I put on the foundation, I have then set that with a Stay Matte powder, and I just put bronzer on and highlighter. And yeah, that's basically all I've done, and it is just so super flawless still. So I'm just going to zoom in and focus my camera so you can just see a bit of a close-up. So as you can see, it is pretty much exactly how I left it this morning, and I am so freaking impressed, like so impressed. My favourite foundation is definitely the Infallible by L'Oreal, and this is on par. Like, I could quite happily mix between the two. It's definitely, like, it's filled my pores. It is amazing. I can't even explain this. Like, yeah, I'm super happy. I would definitely recommend this to anybody with dry skin, oily skin, whatever. Very good coverage. My freckles haven't come through at all. And yeah, this is definitely going to be one of my go-to foundations. So I'm really impressed, because it is obviously really hard to find a foundation that you're happy with. And it's quite hard to trust going out for like a full day when you've got a new foundation. But yeah, I'm definitely very happy with this one, and I think you should go try it for yourselves. I almost forgot to do a photo with the flash, so I shall do that now. I'm tired, so I'm going to go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this review of this foundation, this first impressions. I'm amazed is my first impression. If you've got any questions, please leave them down below, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.